Imagine the universe, billions of galaxies, each one filled with billions of stars. Space is so vast we can't even grasp its true scale. Now, imagine the human brain, billions of neurons, each connected to thousands of others. Now pause. Here are two images. One, a cross-section of the brain. The other, a map of galactic clusters in the universe. They're nearly identical, as if someone copied one pattern and pasted it into the other. The same structure, the same code. And this is not a metaphor. In 2004, a team from the Max Planck Institute for Astrophysics launched the Millennium Simulation Project, the largest digital model of the universe ever created. The goal was simple: simulate how matter would behave after the Big Bang and observe how galaxies form. But something strange happened. When the results were published in Nature, neuroscientists saw the images and panicked. Because the simulated universe looked exactly like the human brain. Same architecture, same logic. One is macro, one is micro, but both follow the same design, as if they're parts of one system, one simulation. Forget everything for a moment. Forget textbooks, forget lectures, just look at the facts. The universe we live in is not chaos. It's a perfectly structured, mathematically precise system. And here's the mystery. If even one physical constant were off, by a fraction of a fraction, we wouldn't exist. The speed of light, the strength of gravity, the mass of the electron, the temperature of cosmic radiation. All of it is perfectly tuned, even the slightest variation, and there would be no atoms, no molecules, no life. Imagine a target the size of a grain of sand. Now imagine you're a sniper, firing at it from 20 billion light years away, and you hit dead center. That's how precise our universe is. Nobel Prize-winning physicist Roger Penrose once tried to calculate the odds that the universe emerged by chance. His result? Roughly 1 in a number with 100 zeros. In other words, if the universe were a cosmic lottery with more tickets than atoms in all of observable space, you had one winning ticket, and somehow you got it. Or maybe someone gave it to you. Now here's the next layer. Everything we see, stars, planets, galaxies, makes up less than 20% of the universe's mass. The rest is dark matter, and we don't even know what it is. Scientists call dark matter the most humiliating fact of modern cosmology, because it's there, but invisible. It bends light. It holds galaxies together. It creates gravity, but it has no mass. Think about that. No mass. But gravitational pull. It's like someone wrote the rule of gravity, but forgot to add the object that causes it, just like a video game. You fly your ship toward a planet. The planet isn't real, but your ship still falls. The physics work, but it's all just code. What if dark matter is the code? What if it's the unrendered part of the simulation? The parts the system chose not to draw, only to define. Why load 80% of the universe with textures when you can just assign values? Gravity without mass, shadow without an object, force without a source. This isn't mysticism. This is a known anomaly in modern physics. Physicist Lisa Randall once said, "Dark matter may be an entire universe, parallel to our own. We just can't see it, like a fish can't see the shore." So maybe we live inside something much bigger than we are. And maybe what we call empty space isn't empty at all, just hidden from the observer. If you truly want to wake up, stop asking, "What do I see?" Start asking, "Why do I see this?" and not something else. And who chose what you're not allowed to see? One of the most dangerous illusions is thinking that you see reality as it truly is. But the truth? You've never seen real reality. Not once. Not a single object. Not a single color. Not a single shape. What you see are interpretations, projections made by your brain. Your eyes don't see light. They detect waves. Your skin doesn't feel heat. It senses molecular motion. Your ears don't hear sound. They register vibration. Every sense you have is a filter, not a window. They don't show you the world. They translate signals into something your brain understands. But here's the question. If all your senses are filters, how can you know what's outside the filter? You don't hear ultrasound or infrasound. You don't see radiation or feel electromagnetic fields. But they're real. So maybe the rest of the universe is right here, around you. You're just not built to see it. It's like running a high-end simulation on a weak device. The game is full of detail, but your graphics card can't handle it, so the system hides most of it. And if that's true, then what you call reality is not the real world. It's an interface. You're walking across the desktop of this world, clicking icons, opening folders, but you never see the actual files. You're inside a visual shell, a user-friendly version of reality, a simplified operating system. But what if one day the system glitches? What if the windows don't match what's really behind them? That's when something awakens in you. You begin to question, and the game begins to change. Because the moment you doubt the interface, you activate level 2. The level where you begin to hack the filters. And if you go deeper, you realize you were never just a player. You were the scriptwriter. Every pain, every choice, every unexpected turn was designed by you. Not by someone outside, not by some distant force, but by your own consciousness. From a depth you haven't yet remembered, you placed every person on your path. You gave them their roles. Some came to support, some to reject, some to break you, so you could finally understand. And you've already learned how to rebuild. What you call fate is a script you wrote yourself. From the future, from the version of you that has already walked the entire path and is now guiding you from within. When you face pain, it's not a mistake. It's a simulator. Not for suffering, but for awakening. When someone doesn't accept you, it's not about them. It's a test. Do you accept yourself? When everything collapses, the real question is not about the world. It's about you. What are you ready to build in place of the old? There are no enemies, no bad people. No one is extra. Everyone in your life carries a key. Even the ones who say, "You'll never make it." They're just echoing your hidden fears, and so you can see them and step beyond. Your desires, your dreams, your visions. They're not fantasies. They're memories of who you really are. Not who you've been told to be, but who you were before. A dream isn't a goal to chase. It's a coordinate, a point inside you that already exists. And if you've created all of this, you have the power to change all of it. Erase the old patterns, drop the survival scripts, activate a new mode. Creation, path, awakening. You are not a body with a name. You are not a story someone forced on you. You are not a reaction to other people's opinions. You are a universe. You are the author. You are the code. And all of this is happening so you can remember who wrote the rules. You did. And now, you can rewrite them. You didn't just hear this, and you felt it. The world is not outside of you. It's within you. And it doesn't follow logic. It follows your inner code. Everything you see is a reflection. Scenarios written by the version of you who already knows the way. People, events, obstacles. They're not enemies. They are keys. And the doors will only open because you created them. So if the world feels too small, if something is pulling you beyond the edge of the familiar, then the time has come. You are not a character. You are the system playing with itself. You are the game. You are the law. You are the way out. Thank you for being here. See you in the next video.